Kroger or Randall's right there off of Fairmont Parkway where she lived, and I picked up about 15 of the 1-gallon pineapple sherbets, Bluebell. You guys ever seen that?
Yeah.
My grandmother, there's not a person on this earth that could eat pineapple sherbet and enjoy it more than she could. And so I remember walking into her house with all of these pineapple sherbets. And at first I walked in with just 2. Didn't want to scare anybody. So I walked in with 2 and I set them on the table where she's paying bills. I said, "Hey, Mama, I got you some pineapple sherbet." She goes, "Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. That's sweet." Well, then I keep coming back to the car until eventually there's a stack of pineapple sherbets here. And I said, if she dies, this is a moment we're going to remember together. And so I set them there, and evidently she liked them, because the day she died, I went to the refrigerator, the freezer, to check out the pineapple sherbets, and there was absolutely nothing left, but probably maybe enough to fill half a bowl of one of those pineapple sherbets. So in case any of you are keeping track of time and record of how much was eaten, in about 3 months, 15 gallons of pineapple sherbet was put away by my grandmother and possibly the hospice nurse that stayed there overnight. No idea what that has to do with the presentation, but I can tell you what, my grandmother was one of the first people I gave this product to when I moved back here. As soon as I saw that she was sick, I said, I know this works for discomfort. I'm going to put this on her. She was in a lot of pain. Her energy was low. She kind of had vertigo just from the chemotherapy, and so I put the Pure Energy Plus. It helped with her focus. It gave her the ability to maintain just a little bit of strength, just to sit up and watch the Astros play. As terrible as they were, she still enjoyed watching them. Which, by the way, they've been playing really good lately.
Yeah.
How cool is that? You get rid of $30 million in payroll, and they go 24-14 or something. Is that something like that?
Yeah.
So I can remember giving my grandmother the Rest Quiet chip. And I'm explaining this to you because I want you to understand that this didn't happen overnight for me. The reason I've had success is because I got passionate about a product and an opportunity that could really help people. And this is one of the reasons, or one of the things that really pushed me in that direction that I haven't slowed down in. And as I gave her the Rest Quiet chip, I can remember giving it to her, and she asked me if I was going to go to jail. And I said, "No, I'm not going to go to jail." And that was one of the first ones I ever gave her. And it's funny. And she put it on, and I go over there the next day, and she tells me every single thing about that product that I knew worked and that I liked. She said, "Does this help you feel clear-headed in the morning?" I said, "Yeah, it does." And the good and bad about this Rest Quiet chip working for my grandmother. The good news was that for 25 years, she took half a Valium to go to bed, and in replace of that, she began using the Rest Quiet chip. That's good news, right? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Here's the bad news. Every time we went over to my grandmother's house, my dad was never nearly as calm as he used to be. I don't know if any of you get that, but he was always,